I'd be really interested to know from you, how is icandance promoting this inclusion and this understanding of the different types of children and different types of disabilities that we see? How are you using your platform to educate people?
Well, I think the first thing that we start with is the family themselves, the child themselves, is for them to be in a space where they can be themselves and that they don't have to be anything else. Our whole approach is meeting the child where they're at. And because we come from working in a therapeutic model, as well as a creative model, as well as an educational model, we sort of bring those three strands of work approaches together. And it's very important for me that a child doesn't feel that they come into the space and they have to change. We want to work with them, shape with them. So I think that's quite important, is first for the child to get to a place of understanding who they are. And I think a lot of times young people living with various needs have sort of lost who they are. They're not quite sure. They've been told, or they follow a timetable or a schedule. And we really like to play with the idea of just come, explore, let's do, let's shape, let's move. And sometimes for families that can feel quite strange. Well, what did you do today? Or what did you achieve today? And sometimes it's just, well, actually they were in the space and they were able to stay in the space and they were able to explore their body and they were able to connect to peers. So I think that's where we start, is just, this is me. This is who I am. What does that look like? What does that feel like? When I allow myself to sort of just flow, what does that feel like? And then for the parents to be able to, or carers witness that we can be in a space that doesn't have to always be rigid, but that it can be creative and it is just as worthwhile. I always give the example that we create a very clear painting, and the framework is the staff that are creating a container. So for me, emotional safety for the child is crucial. And unless a child feels emotionally safe, I don't think they will push themselves or explore newness in any way. And so the staff and the way we work with the young people create a container, and that's the frame of the painting. And we sort of throw in suggestions and shapes, and we work with them to direct them in a certain way, but how they respond to that is what the painting looks like, and we can't predict that. And I think that's quite unique to our approach, is that we're not trying to make everybody do something. We're trying to help them to explore things in their way, and hopefully together that creates something.